YouTube, Drew here, and welcome back to another NBA 2K22 build video. As it stands, within the last 2 hours, Ben Simmons was just traded for James Harden to the Brooklyn Nets. Just coincidentally, I've had this build in my builder earlier this week. Thought about dropping the video and held off on it, but look, hey, everything happens for a reason, right? So we're gonna drop the Ben Simmons build right now. It's gonna be a park version, 6'10" with clamps, lock and playmaking takeover. All right, but before we get into it, you already know where y'all at, man. It's so we're going power forward, handing this jersey number, obviously personal preference. To start off, we're gonna go 7 foot, drop the weight down the minimum, max out the wingspan to 6'10". We're gonna go slight on the body shape. Here we max out the build. Choose your takeover, complete the build. Got a versatile paint beast, doesn't really matter. We're gonna edit the build and back out to the main menu. Features, settings, units of measurement. Switch it to metric system. We're gonna hit right back on this. We're gonna head right back onto that same build. Edit this. Right, from here we're going to drop the height to 207, 95 meters, keep the wingspan maxed out, and we're going to leave them at slight. Max out the build once again. Complete the build. Post facilitator. We're gonna go back and do the same thing. Switch it back to Imperial. Features, settings, units of measurement. That build. Here, I'm gonna switch it to compact, up to 7 foot. All right, as you can see, he's 213. We want to leave him right there. Switch him to compact first. All right, and we're gonna max the wingspan. We're gonna max it out again. Choose takeover and finish out the build once more. Edit the build. Back out to the main menu. A few more steps. We're gonna hit the settings, feature settings, switch it back to metric. Back to that same build. Alright. From here, we're going to drop this down to 205, so that's 6'9". Alright. 95 kg with 2.29 meters on the wingspan. As you can see here, this is the 6'9" glitch, but it doesn't have that 90 still. It has an 89. So if it has an 89, you know you're doing it right. Let's continue. It's the last time. We'll be maxing it out. last time, we're gonna edit the build. Back out to the main menu, features, settings, Imperial system. Here we'll edit the build. Okay. So from here, bump up the height 610. Alright. Weight, wingspans, obviously your personal preference at this point. I opted to go 210 on the weight with the 7'7" wingspan, which is max. You can't go any higher than that. If you cannot go any higher than that, you know you did this right. Body shape, obviously personal preference. Here, like I said, we're gonna be pushing for a Ben Simmons-ish build, okay? Alright, it's actually gonna be named the two-way playmaker. Alright, he will have playmaking and lock takeover. Alright, so for this one, let's just start off with the physicals. You want to max out the speed, you want to max out the acceleration. Strength only going to about a 51. Vertical is 75. Alright, you will get pro contact dunks on this build. And with all my builds, I usually go for the 90 on the stamina. Alright. So we know defense is definitely a strong suit of Ben Simmons. So at 6'10", he's going to be able to lock down multiple defenders. All right, like I said, he does get that clamps. All right, so you see 6'10". I chose not to max it out, but I went with the 81. All right, he will get silver clamps, which is definitely good enough. All right, steel. Also decided to go with an 81 here. 98 will get you to a Hall of Fame Intimidator and Rim Protector, which only costs 5. All right. The offensive boards to an 84. Interior defense is Cruz, but we went with the 76, so it's a little something for 32 defensive badges. Pretty solid at 6'10". All right. Speed with ball, we're gonna max that out. Ball handler, we're giving him a 75, so he'll have the tier 1 dribble moves. All right. 88 on the passing accuracy, because we know Ben Simmons likes just to rock. All right, he likes to create for others more so for himself. For the build and video purposes, we're gonna make this more so a park build, so a build that can probably run like a point forward. Will be matched up with bigger guys. A build that'll most likely be holding down the 3 spot on park. If he has any small defenders, he'll be able to exploit them inside as well. Like I said, this is just a template. I'm making a Ben Simmons-ish build, so I ain't touching no 3-pointer. I ain't touching no free throws, because from what we've seen from him, he don't like to shoot either. All right, so I max out the midi, so you're not that much of a liability. All right, you should be able to hit some mid-range jumpers. All right, and he will be getting busy inside. All right, so standing dunk, I'm gonna go with a 93. Post control, we touch it to a 74. All right, so if you got any smaller guards or wing players on you, you'll be able to, do your thing inside. 84 on the drive and dunk. Unfortunately, only gets maxed out to an 88, so do as you may. 84 to match with the driving layup, and a 74 on the close shot. So if you look at it, you got 30, 12, 23, and 32. All right. Obviously, shooting is the weakness, but we know Ben Simmons is not much of a shooter. But I think this is a very solid build if you know how to use the build. All right, you'll be able to dribble. You should be able to exploit bigger players that are guarding you. Blow by them for sure. You got the slithery finisher. You got limitless takeoff on gold. All right, posterize on gold. So definitely, strength is definitely finishing and playmaking for sure, with some defense. All right, which you should be solid as well. Takeovers. All right, I built this build pretty much set on getting playmaking and lock takeover. If you want to lower the perimeter defense to a 78, you should still have the silver clamps, but you would lose the takeover, and you will get, I believe, slashing take. So if that's something you want to do, definitely do that. But obviously I prioritize the build this way. So we'll just do extreme clamps, and who knows, team to one of these. I don't really know which one's the best one, but I heard one of them are pretty OP. Doesn't really matter. So finish the build. You got a two-way playmaker at 6'10". Right. Even got shades of Giannis in there. I think Giannis is way better of a shooter at this moment. But this could technically be similar to a Giannis build as well when you think about it. Alright, well, if you like the video, do me a solid, hit the thumbs up button. Alright, I keep it real with you. I have not been playing much 2K, but I will try to get in here and make some builds as long as I can. If you want more content, let me know what y'all want to see in the comments below. Alright, hit the sub button. In the description below, we got the links to the socials, all that good stuff. Y'all have a blessed day. Drew out. Love.